Oops, open the memory card. So I tried to jump it with a battery jumper, and this is what I get. Turn the key on, go to turn on, nothing. Oh, just heard something. First I thought it was not enough battery juice, but oh, that's just I don't even know how to turn this thing. So you crank it. What do I do? Foot on the brake. I heard the fuel pump. I thought I did, but I don't. You know, the other car's running now. Nothing. So I don't know what to do. I guess check some fuses here. Alright, the only reason I thought about making a video is just in case somebody needs to tow their car, all-wheel drive car on a you know, tow dolly type thing. I want to see if there's a way to disconnect the rear axle so we can still drive it up onto the tow dolly. And let's see, hold on a second. It's good. She good. Good. Alright, so I was checking these fuses out. Number 28, 29, and 34. Two of them were check engine picture or icon, and one of them was that fuel pump icon. They didn't have any juice with the key on, and I'm measuring anything across. I don't know if that's normal for Volkswagen, but usually when I check that with the key on like a Ford or Chevy, they're always have power to at least one side. So that's where I was at with this. So I decided next to go, maybe it's being fed from an under the hood fuse box, you know, that's why it's not getting juice. Maybe one of those were blown. So that's where I went next. I don't know, maybe some mice has got involved. It's not something I wanted to do today, you know. But because I'm scrapping this, I don't really care. I have to break something because it looks like that one is under here, and I don't care about the car. Don't short anything out, stupid. Yeah, there's plenty of mice stuck in here. I don't even know if this is the fuse box. I'm gonna find out. It's not the fuse box. I don't know what to do. Just let it ride and push it in and disconnect the drive shaft, but it's been sitting here a while. It's probably heavier than shit in the mud. It's not mud, it's frozen, but well, I didn't really find anything for fuses, but this, look at this this PCM computer lid. This is the inside of it. It's soaking wet in there, so I have a feeling it got wet, the computer, and it's either done or affecting that fuse box. It's not sending any commands to that fuel pump. So without the fuel pump, it's just a safety feature. The car is not going to turn on, you know. Yeah, this is all soaking wet. That's a shame. Let me unplug this battery. Let me take this apart, see if I can dry it out. I'm going to hit the battery first. Yeah, I got that cover off, but I was hoping I see some kind of, I don't know, burned out contacts, but maybe just drying this up because, like I said, it's just wet. I don't know if that'll affect it, but you got to assume. I mean, you can see it's all sweating in here. Let me get a hairdryer on this sucker. Alright, I put the case back on just in case, maybe the case is some kind of, you know, ground for it or something, I don't know. I just put it back on. So this is thoroughly dry. Let's go over to the car and see if we can just throw this in there. It'd be nice if this bugger started right up, wouldn't it? I hear something running. Computer's in my hand, but you hear that buzzing? I don't know what that is, but I'll put this in real quick. If this worked, that'll be just unbelievable. Right? Probably should have unhooked the battery while I was doing this. Alright. Let's go see if that fucker will jump now. Uh-oh. I hear a fuel pump. I can't believe that thing works. Well, it didn't start, but it wants to. So let me see if I can get a sniff of starter fluid, see if this sucker will jump. I'm not going to touch that. Well, let me put it back in its cradle. Believe that shit? It's trying out your computer. Let me see if I can get the sucker started. First of all, before I try to start it again, let's see if these fuses came back to life. Huh? Wow. It's running. It's running. I don't have to push. Oh, let's take this crap off of there. Ah, sweet. Now I can pull it in there and do what I wanted to do. Take the drive shaft off so I can junk it. That gas is a couple years old. I'm surprised this thing's running. It's burning like a kitten. Other than that, smoke's starting to mellow out. What's going on there? Dust. Nice dust. Anyways, that's pretty cool. Drying out your computer there is all I did. And that seemed to do the trick. I was just full of ice and water and crap, and was the determining factor why that thing wouldn't start, or wouldn't even get no fuel pump command or nothing. That is bizarre. Anyways, that's all I got for that part.